Hey, hey, Danny Moore here. Y'all call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. This is going out to my fire signs, my Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses. I was sitting here, meditating on y'all, and I feel like this reading is gonna be a little deep because I feel like y'all are maybe how do you say it, like a butterfly, trans transitioning, changing. Everybody's changing, everybody is, when I do the zodiac readings, everybody is on some type of cycle of change. um and this might not go out to every Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. After I do the earth signs, I'm gonna go back to the individual signs, starting with Aries. So that'll be in a couple of days. So just wait for your sign. Please subscribe, press like, comment, all that good stuff. But this reading right here for the fire signs, and the reason why I say this might not resonate with everybody, because this was really, really, I feel real heavy. You know, I feel really heavy. So, and I wrote that down too. Feel heavy weight. Need to chill, relax. And then I wrote down have a drink, but I was conflicted writing that because I'm not here to promote drinking or anything. But whatever your vice is to let you relax, it could be reading, it could be meditating, it could be going to a bar having a drink. I don't know. Whatever your vice is, Spirit is trying to tell you to do it because you need to. And I wrote down, keep your faith and know you're blessed. And that is your overall energy. I was writing all of this down and I was really into it. Then I went to Facebook for a minute, and then this lady, a friend of mine, was telling her testimony about cancer. So I don't know if any of you, I pray not that no one has cancer, but I was so indulged in her testimony on top of the weight of this reading. It just hit different, it just hit different. And then in the middle of her testimony, the overall gist to this reading, the overall message to this reading, what Spirit came in was like, this is for the fire signs while she was telling her testimony. And it was keep your faith and know that you are blessed. So if you resonate with that, and like you're stressed, or and you know that you believe in source, God, a higher power, whatever it is, and you know that you are blessed, but it's just not apparent right now because of sickness. That's another thing I didn't even write down, health. In the beginning of my meditation, I did get recovery. So some of you are just, all over. Whether it's from the lowest of the low, which is a little sniffle of a cold or sinuses. I'm always getting like right here, respiratory, now I'm feeling like leg cramps or something in the leg, swollen feet, to all the way to it could to cancer, and I'm not putting that on no one. This is just whoever resonates or relates with it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting health across the board. I did get recovery when I was meditating on y'all, so that's awesome. Not saying everybody, but if you feel like you're getting better, or if you know there's recovery in your future by having faith and knowing that you're blessed. And also like going to your doctor, staying with your doctor's appointments, and also trying the holistic way, y'all. I tell everybody about trying, even though it's a little expensive, it could be, depending on where you are. Just try the herbal way, teas and whatever else comes with holistic, natural, just look into it. Even from the common cold, just look into what type of herb you can get instead of taking, over the counter stuff. All right, so let's dive in. The first thing I got was constructive criticism. Again, this is my fire signs, Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. Constructive criticism. I don't know if someone's giving you constructive criticism or if you're giving someone constructive criticism. Remember, zodiacs, fire signs. This doesn't have to be your reading. It could be someone who is around you that you need to relay a message to. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you heard of constructive criticism. It could be anything. But my thing is, you have to know energy. In order to take constructive criticism, I feel like you got to know energy a little bit, and you got to live in your energy, because then you can really determine where the person's coming from. Like, if they coming from like they haters and they just trying to give you whack criticism, are they just hating on you? Or are they coming from a place of love and a place of seeing you grow, and they're trying to make you better, but maybe it's something or things that you don't see that you need to see, or vice versa, constructive criticism. That's all I got. I never got that. Spirit never said like a double word to me like that before. Probably, but constructive criticism I never got before. The next thing I got was tea. So some of you are tea drinkers, and that's good. There's no advice there. If you're a tea drinker, then some of this, if not all of it, might resonate with you. But I do want to tell you, switch up your teas. Try drinking like black tea, green tea, chamomile tea. I just got a new tea, one from my niece, one from my coworker. One tea is called like Calm, so it could calm you if you have any anxiety, The next thing I wrote down was listen. Spirit said that loud and clear, listen. So you have to ask yourself, what are you not listening to? Are you not listening to your inner voice? Are you not listening to your higher self? Are you not listening to your spirit guides? But again, in order to do that, you have to know about your energy and how you control your energy. You can shut this whole physical, subconscious mind and body down with meditation and just get information and just listen. If you just listen, but you have to get out of your pride. You have to get out of your stubbornness. You're not a Taurus. Tauruses are really stubborn, but some of you could have Taurus in your chart. You have to get out of you. You have to get out of yourself and want to listen to whatever the universe is trying to tell you. Now, that's the metaphysical woo-woo, But if it's just a regular person, family member, friend, or whatever, maybe it's time for you to listen instead of communicating. Or I didn't feel like you was in your feelings, but maybe it's just time for you to listen. That's the only thing Spirit gave me was listen. You know what I mean? The next thing I wrote down was appreciation / loyalty. So again, this energy could be someone around you or it could be you. But somebody either wants to feel appreciated. Maybe, I don't know, appreciation and loyalty. How does that serve you in your life? Is someone not loyal to you? Is someone not appreciating you? You know what I mean? Do you feel like you're being really loyal to someone and you're appreciating someone and they're not giving back to you? Because then that would be the Six of Pentacles. And that would be giving too much of your energy. Six of Pentacles is a give and take. So, you have to, if this resonates with you, then stick around, because the rest of the reading will be for you. Or some of the messages will be. The next thing I wrote down was car maintenance. Now, I know I have to pay my car property tax or something like that. come the end of February. So I would suggest you not to forget that. Write that down on your to-do list. I do see a page of bills, and I see I'm looking at, Spirit is showing me a page of bills, but I feel like they're trying to say you need to write down your to-do list, not just your bills. Like, you need to have a routine in the morning. You need to, I don't know, do something in the middle of the day. I guess go to work. You know what I mean? Like, you need to write things down so it could be tangible. When you see it and read it, it's more like a check off. Like, I could check it off. I can do that. So the bill thing is good, but now you need to write what you need to be doing during the day. Or at least just the morning, or if you have a night routine, you know what I mean? It should be like a routine. And you should switch your routine up at least every 3 to 6 months. Just a little bit, tweak it a little bit so you could change the energy. Spirit, can you please give me more? I'm still reading, but I want them to chime in to give any more messages. The next thing I wrote down was clearing your mind / plate. So it was like I was going back and forth, like clearing your plate, you know, meaning your life, like your daily life, you know, cleaning it off because there's too much shit on it. But that could, all of that shit that's on your plate is in your mind. So you need to clear out. You know what I mean? I told somebody else, maybe the other water sign or air signs, declutter. That is for everyone. 3 to 6 months, everybody should be doing a energy shift. You know, changing your altar, changing your living room, changing your closet, decluttering. You know what I mean? These messages are not only for y'all, they're for me too. Even though I'm not a fire sign, but I could definitely take from that. So I wrote clearing your mind / clearing your plate and getting back on track. And I put / Sag. So that mainly goes to y'all Sagittariuses. What do you need to declutter? What do you need to clear? What do you need to get off your plate? What do you need to do in order to sit still and really say, okay, because it's time to really sit still and make some decisions for all of the fire signs, but mainly the Sages with this too much going on in your life or at work, or even if there's not much going on, that means you're dormant. You're stagnant. You're stuck. You know what I mean? You need to clear that energy out too. So either way, you know, Sages, all fire signs this goes to, but mainly the Sages, you know what I mean? There's too much going on somewhere. It could be mostly in your mind, you know what I mean? Even if it's taking place in the physical realm, it's weighing on your mind and it's weighing on your soul. It's weighing on you. The next thing I wrote down, which I told you already, was feeling heavy weight, because I was feeling burdened, sadness, loneliness. I'm getting that right now. I'm getting heavy weight, you know what I mean? Now I'm even getting a tad of work. / need to chill, relax, or have a drink, or your vice, whatever your vice is. Take a walk in the park too. Drink some water. Sometimes when you're feeling like dormant like that or too much like that, sometimes, not even sometimes, water will clear out that energy. Spring water, it should be natural water, but I don't really care what kind of water it is. Drink more water, especially when you're feeling like low vibrational. The next thing I wrote down was searching for answers. I stopped right there because I just said I had to press record. I do have to go to work today, so I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but I felt like it was going to be long and heavy. Okay, so the last thing I wrote down was searching for answers. And that, again, is another human thing that everyone does. We're always at a cross point where we're asking why, and we should never ask source, God, our higher entity, why. We have the answers within ourselves because that higher entity is within us. You know what I mean? You have to, maybe you're searching within you to find out these answers. But don't like put the weight of the world on you if you don't get the answers. Don't. Life is what I'm trying to say. Like you can't be like why, because then you just taken from your energy. You have to let go and let God, let go and let source, and let the chips fold as they come. But while they're unfolding, you can take practical action in whatever area that you need to. Now, if there's an area that is weighing you down, but you can't take action, there's nothing much you could do but to give it to source. You know, and say, how can I take action? What can I do to fix this problem? This is my new Moonology deck. Spirit, what do you want the fire signs to know? Or if there's any other messages, because I do feel like there's more messages for you guys. And I do feel like relationships are a part of this too. Almost, and this is not for everyone. I'm just getting this now. Like a heavy weight in either a long-term relationship or a marriage. Not knowing what to do, very confused. Need some alone time. Oh, moon energy, please, Spirit, for the fire signs. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. What do you want them to know? Fire signs. I'm getting the word detach. Detach. So that could go for anybody. You could be detaching from a family member. You could detaching from a spouse, detaching from a friend, detaching from a job, a person, place, a thing. You know, if you need to detach, then you got to do what's right for you. You have to do what's going to bring you peace. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, I don't know what advice to give you on that, because if this is what you feel you need to do, that's going to bring you peace, and that's going to clear this plate or this chaos or whatever, then that's what you need to do. You know, and maybe it's something that you can detach and let it go, but that's something that you're going to have to sit with. You're going to have to ask yourself, do I love this person, place, or thing enough to go back, or am I going to detach for good? You know, that you have to sit with that. You have to use discernment and everything. I keep saying God, but whatever your God is, everything that you think about should be with a godly purpose, should be wrapped around God and what God would do. You know what I'm saying? That's just my take on that. Full moon in Taurus. See, Taurus again. Taurus might be in your chart, or you might be with a Taurus. Full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. Detoxify. You know, when I think of detoxifying, I think of letting go, toxins in my body. You know what I'm saying? So, do you need to, are you a cross watcher? Are you a Taurus watching this? And you need to detox, cleanse your body, cleanse your space, let go of something? Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses. It's time to detoxify. What do you need to clean out? And it's so crazy that this card comes out when I just pulled this card. Spirit just took this card out. But I wrote this 20 minutes ago. You know what I mean? About clearing your plate, clearing your mind. You know, so it is time to let go of something, person, place, or thing. fire signs, please, Spirit. Thank you. Full moon in Aquarius. So you could have Aquarius in your chart, or you know an Aquarius. Be real. Be real. So do you need to be real with someone or be real with yourself? And I'm getting like closed off. For some reason, I'm getting closed off. Just know that if you're a closed off type of person, maybe I shouldn't say that. I think Spirit is stopping me from saying what I want to say. But can I say my opinion? If you are, this is just my opinion. This is not coming from Spirit, obviously. If you're a closed off person, I feel like you got to ask yourself why. Why are you so closed off to the world, to people, to family, why are you so closed off? I feel like there's trauma there. I feel like deep down in your soul, there's a reason why you're so closed off. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to ask yourself, are you being real with yourself? You know what I mean? Let me see something. Spirit, am I correct on that? Am I correct on that? And they're giving me the word opinion. That's my opinion, yes. But am I correct about saying that for some of these viewers? Can you give me a yes or no, please? Ace of Pentacles. That is a yes, okay? So for the people who don't resonate with, it just doesn't resonate with you. Then either you're not a closed off person, or you're a closed off person and you was born like that. There's no trauma. But for the people who are closed off and you know that you do that for a reason, there's trauma there. And there's something that, with the fire signs, there's something that you need to work through. You know what I mean? So that you can open up a little bit more, so that you can receive a little bit more, you know? They are giving me the word communication now, so maybe you need to communicate with people, you know? I was going to say person, place, a thing, because that's my go-to sentence, but you can't communicate with a thing, even though you can. I talk to my candles all the time, my crystals. I don't talk to my crystals all the time, but sometimes I do, you know what I mean? But find a balance. Full moon in Libra. Do you have a Libra around you? Find a balance. You know, Libras, we supposed to be the scales, and you know, it could be a cross watcher, but we not balanced at all. So again, this is going out to the fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, but you might have Libra in your chart or know a Libra around you. My thing is, don't go to advice to a Libra. Don't try to get advice from a Libra. They can't even keep themselves balanced. We always off course. You know what I mean? That's sometimes, and that's just my opinion. But you have to find your balance somewhere. Like fire signs, I do feel like you're tilting. Your mind is somewhere else, and your body is somewhere else, and your soul is somewhere else. You gotta recenter. You have to recenter. Spirit, can I get one more for the fire signs, please? And I got that song, and I'm not a singer. So I'm missing you. And I was screaming yesterday, so I really sound crazy. I found a way to get through. Living without you. 'Cause you are my so much strength. You're my pride. You only God. They know why. I will get by. Who sings that? I feel like Brandy sings that. Na, na, na. Anyway, before I got that song, I felt like a lot of you fire signs might be missing people. Hold your faith and know that you are blessed. Your overall energy. I'm telling you, hold your faith and know that you are blessed. And what I mean by that, and what it has to do with missing a person or place or thing, is that most of the time, if you ask the universe for something back, someone back, and if someone passed over, ask to hear their voice. Ask for a sign from the universe. Ask for a sign from your source. You know what I mean? It's going to work out, and you're going to get a sign, and you're going to know that they okay. I promise you, and I swear to you on my mama. Look, my mama right here. I swear to you on my mama that if you ask, you shall receive. That's all Source has been showing me. My God has been showing me. When I ask, I shall receive. And when I don't receive it, it's not for me. It's not the time for me. You know what I mean? Or I have to put action behind it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to missing somebody, light a candle. And every day ask for a sign. Or ask for their presence. You know what I mean? It will, I'm telling you. I know, Spirit, I know. One more for the fire signs, please. Wow. Fire signs, anything else in here? Fire sign. Wow. Okay. All right. But Spirit said no, not one more. Know your worth. New moon in Taurus. Okay? I don't know what's up with these Tauruses. If you got a Taurus in your life and you're trying to let go, if that just for some of you, if you're trying to let go of a Taurus in your life, you need to know your worth first. You need to know what you bring to the table. You understand what I'm saying? I told you in this meditation, I got a little bit of relationships. So my thing is, this is the time, fire signs, to really say, what do I deserve? What do I need? What do I want? Who am I? What do I bring to the table? Like, you got to know your energy. You have to really sit and ask yourself these questions. You know what I mean? Because that is a start to starting to declutter and get some of these people, places, and things out your life that's unnecessary. You know what I mean? Full moon in Aries, fire sign. Cool your emotions. Cool your emotions. So what's going on? You might have Aries. Well, I am talking to fire signs, Aries. Aries. But even some of you, not all of you are Aries. You might have Aries in your chart, or you might be an Aries. I hope you are. Okay, cool your emotions. What's going on? You know what I mean? You got to chill. And didn't I write that down before I took the cards out? That you need to relax. You need to have a drink. Do whatever your advice is. You need to meditate. Take a walk in the park. You need to clear your mind. But you got to, all these emotions, they don't just weigh right here. They weigh in your mind too. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, in order to make a right decision and in order to move forward, you got to really clear it out. And then you should write it down. Then you should ask yourself, why do I love this person, place, or thing? Is this person, place, or thing flourishing me? Is this person, place, or thing moving forward? Where was I 5 years ago with this person, place, or thing? Remember, it could be a job. You know, it don't have to be a person, you know? But you have to, you can't just walk around holding this bag of emotions. You're going to explode, you know? I'm gonna put these back. If you want them to come out, Spirit, I'll take one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Fire signs, one more. I am getting the word organic, but please don't make fun of me. I really feel like I got the word Oragel too. So some of you could be having teeth problem and they may need some Oragel. You could just go to the dentist, maybe. Maybe it's not easy for some of you like that, but Oragel, but organic. Again, going the holistic route. Try to do a lot of organic products. Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. Embrace the flow of life, guys. We can't change the past. We can't change this life, but we can add on to it. You know what I mean? We can make solid decisions and take practical action in what we do so that we can change our future. Okay? Last quarter, moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. And I told you to relax. I told you it's time for y'all to unplug. You know what I mean? So I do love this for y'all. All right. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Spirit, just give me what they need to know for the ending of January throughout February. What do they need to know? What do they need to know now? What do they need to know coming to them? Just what do they need to know? Not to be fearful. Know your own magic. Know your own energy. Okay? Stop putting off what could be done now. Okay? The moon card is about a lot. The moon card is a really heavy card because it's not only bad, it's a good card too, the moon card. But, you know, because of this heaviness that I feel in your reading, I do feel like the moon card is leaning towards like fear and mystery and the unknown and unsettled. You know what I mean? That's because you won't walk down this path. You need to just say fuck it and do whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? Going to communicate or going to listen. Remember, I wrote that down. Maybe it's time for you to listen to your family member or your spouse or whoever, you know what I mean? And maybe you might not like what you, look what that's bottom of that. Maybe you might not like what you hear, you know what I mean? But listening might change the perspective of things, you know what I mean? Communicating might change the perspective of things, you know? Again, Sagittarius popped in my head for some reason, so that might it goes for all of you, but Sagittarius, I'm leaning towards y'all. Okay, but I do like to see the sun at the bottom of the deck because that shows me that everything's going to be okay and you are worrying yourself, you're stifling yourself, you're stagnating yourself, some of you, not all of you. You're in this heavy weighted area in your life, I feel like because of you. You know what I mean? But you just know everything's going to be all right. You are going to regain your power back. This red right here is the symbol of regaining your power. You will feel your youth again, you know, youthful self again. You got to some things you got to just let pass. You know what I mean? Time sometimes is a killer, but sometimes time is a great thing too. You know what I mean? Eight of Swords stuck in your heads. Fire signs, you are in your head about so much. But honestly, y'all, the Eight of Swords is about being trapped, you trapping yourself in your head. You know what I mean? All these emotions, not knowing what to do, missing people who passed over, missing family members. You know, not saying you shouldn't miss people. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, and I never know how to say this word, compartmentalize. Ooh, I said it. Compartmentalize. You got to know how to compartmentalize your emotions. You have to know how to compartmentalize your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know, okay, I'm going to label this drawer. I'm going to label this box. I'm going to label this shoebox. Like, and I'm going to dig in this here. I'm going to dig in this here. I'm going to dig in that there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't go out, listen, you can't, she's not only trapped in her thoughts, but she's also blinded. Like, some of you are blinded to the fact I don't know what the fact is. But some of you are just blinded to whatever's right in front of you, whoever you living with, your partner, your spouse, your friends, your family. And sometimes you got to take the blinders off and see it for what it is. You can still listen, you can still communicate, but you got to, after all of that's done and the smoke is clear, you just got to see it for what it is, you know? You have to pertain that to your own situation. Okay, and you see how these two cards, they didn't come out together, but they came out back to back. Spirit pulled this one, then Spirit pulled this one. You know what I'm saying? But this is you. This is fearful of walking down this path of what's going to happen next. You know what I mean? How can I move forward without? You know what I mean? How is this going to be? And you need to don't bang your brain like that. Don't. You not going to know. Only source has the blueprint. Fire signs, please. What do they need to know? So you need to know, work your own magic. And I say magic very loosely because not everybody knows what magic is, but work your own energy. Work your energy. Get into in a better place. Make your energy in a high vibration. Get into a better state of mind. Force yourself there if you have to. Start writing things down. Whoever you missing, write them a letter. Even if they passed over, write them a letter. You know what I mean? Put it in a sacred space. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that you could do to get yourself out of this energy, but you got to want to get out that energy. Spirit, what's up for the fire signs? Look at that. Fell right out. See? This is coming to you. 10 of Cups. And this 10 of Cups is usually like total happiness with family, you know, with like your family, immediate family. But it doesn't have to be. It could be you by yourself. This is coming to you. This is something that you're striving for. You want. You want to get out of this because you want this. All you got to do is keep striving. But you have to also look at, what are you doing to gain this happiness? Happiness is not with a person. Happiness is not with a person, place, or thing. Happiness resides in you. So you got to ask yourself, where's the void at within you? What are you missing? You know what I mean? And don't tell me money. Don't tell me your physical appearance. You know what I mean? What are you missing in you? You know, are you insecure? Are you insecure about like how you look? Are you insecure about your, you know, I don't know what to say. Anything. You could be insecure about anything, but that lies within you, and you got to deal with that. You got to go and work with your traumas. You know what I mean? People think, when I say trauma, or if anyone says trauma, people think of childhood trauma. You could have daily trauma. Daily trauma. You know what I mean? But you got to deal with it daily. You know what I mean? I'm getting a lot of talking to yourself, which is fine. I talk to myself all the time. I talk out loud like, I was talking in the car yesterday. I know my daughter was like, who is she talking to? It's okay. Your spirit guides can hear you. You're not talking frivolously. You're not saying anything crazy. You know what I mean? You're speaking your thoughts out loud. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's a better way to get them out of your mind and into the ethers. But you should always counteract your thoughts with positive thoughts also. Like, I know I'm going to get that job. I know I'm going to get that. I'm going to feel that person's presence. I know I'm going to get that sign that I asked God for, source for. You know what I mean? I know I'm going to get that extra money. I know I'm going to get through this. Whatever this trauma is, this problem, God is not going to leave me laying on the side of the road. I know God is going to get me through this because I have all faith in my angels, in my spirit guides. I have all faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing can happen without a knowing. You know what I mean? Nothing can happen without a knowing. You got to know, like, God is going to get us through this. God is going to get me through this. Look at that. And I see a red bird. Oh my gosh. Spirit is on point all the time. Okay, y'all, I gotta go to work. Come on, give me some more for the fire signs, please. Fire signs. I just said it. And this anxiety, nine of swords. Y'all are trapped in this. You know, this is why this 10 of cups is coming to you. It's not here just yet, and that's not for everyone. Some of you could be in bliss and happy. That's great. You know what I mean? But the people who you are, that is resonating with being trapped in your mind and having anxiety or worry about bills, about a spouse, about family member, about whatever you're trapped in. You know, waking up at night, having dreams, nightmares, hearing someone's voice. That's what I'm getting right now. Look, people look at this card and they go, because they see it black and they see the swords, but no one looks at this cover. This cover is your Lord and Savior, okay? Whoever your Lord and Savior is. This cover is saying, we got you. We got you. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Now, if there's a place that you need to take action on, like, because I did get a lot of documents, so some of you could be looking for documents or need to do, like, whatever. Like I said, car maintenance, taxes right now, whatever. You know, you have to take action on that. But once you take action on that, God is going to see you through. Your spirit guides, that's their job. Their job, they was appointed to be, when you was born, to be here with you to get you through these difficult times. But you have to have that knowing. I have that knowing. You should feel the confidence and the energy that's coming off of me now of this knowing. You know what I mean? I know my guides are here right now, walking me through this fire sign reading. You know what I mean? But if you don't have that knowing, or if you waver, I'm not, you know what I mean? That's no good, because then you're doubting your guide. You're doubting the other realm. You're doubting your source. There should be no doubt. None. I don't know why I'm getting 3-6 Mafia. Maybe you like that group. I don't know about that group. I know about that. That's an old group. But it could be 369, a number like 369 could be some of y'all's numbers. Or like 333 could be a number. Or 6 could be a number. Or 9 could be your angel number. Look the angel number up. Fire signs. Wow. See? Oh, wow. Spirit is on point. Oh, God. Didn't I just now sit here and have a lecture with y'all about knowing, and knowing that they got you, and knowing that your source got you, right? Why I get this card? Look, this is how some of you are feeling right now, like daggers is in you. But look at that. Everything is fine. Everything is fine, even if it doesn't seem like it's fine. Even if things change, everything's fine. Temperance. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Whatever you're working through, I feel like some of you have heavy decisions and not knowing, like a why question on your heart, and or what to do or how to move forward. Be patient. Take your time. Temperance is also a healing energy. Healing. Like it's time to heal from all the mass hysteria like that has been going on. I don't even know what that means. I know Spirit is talking through me. Mass hysteria. Let me see something. Sorry, I just want to use this. Am I right about this mass hysteria? You can't see it, but I don't know where that came from. I know where that came from. It came from Spirit, but there's a lot of chaos, heaviness weighing on the fire signs. And I labeled it as mass hysteria. You know what I mean? And I wanted to see if I was right. And they gave a yes. I'm moving it now, but when it goes straight back and forth, it's a yes. So sorry. Spirit, or maybe that was for some of you to pick your pendulums up. My metaphysical babies, my witches out there, maybe it's time for you to pick your pendulums up. Why did I go through all of that? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You want these to come out. There's a message coming to y'all. Oh, another thing that I got, y'all, and here's the tower. I'm going to tell y'all about it in a second. Yesterday I was thinking about y'all, and I got like waiting on a phone call, an important phone call. It could have been like, it could have been work related, document related, banking related, lawyer related. I got, but waiting on some type of phone call. And I just saw the 8 of Wands, which is waiting on like a text message, an email, a phone call, something coming to you fast. So it will be coming to you, I want to say if not this week, next week, but I really feel this week. Make those appointments, doctor's appointments out there. And please, please, please stay on top of your health and your body. Clearing it out, detoxifying, and doing what you got to do to clear your body out. Now, the Tower card came out, and I feel like a lot of you feel like you're going through a Tower moment. You know, like you can't believe that this is happening. You can't believe you have to let go of something, person, place, a thing, or you let go of a person, place, a thing. But the Tower could be anything, y'all. Anything. I tell people, look closely at this card. Ooh, people get scared when it's the Tower. Most of the time when the Tower comes into your life, Spirit, God, the universe is removing something out of your life that's going to benefit you. That's going to benefit your life. No makeup today, y'all. It's Sunday. But the building, which is you, is still standing strong too. There's no cracks in that building. There's no even cracks by the fire. Like there's nothing. This is just releasing the toxins that are in your life that needs to come out. Person, place, a thing. Okay? And when it's all out, you know, just know it's benefiting your life. It's benefiting you. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm taking it out because it's the second time I see it. This is somebody coming to you quickly. Like destination, like either somebody flying to you, somebody driving to you, motorcycling to you. This is somebody coming to you quickly to your rescue that is going to help you, give you advice, talk you through something, help you, go out with you, something. But also the 8 of Wands is about a phone call, a text message, a telegram, an email. Why did I say telegram? I don't know. It's about something coming to you quickly. But the Wands card is about passion. It's about fired up. It's about something that's going to fire you up. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way, in a good way. So I like that for you. 9 of Cups and the Judgment card. I'm gonna put these back because I feel like I just started shuffling. Spirit, bring them out if you need them to come out. This is a wish fulfillment. You're asking for something. You're wishing for something. You're thinking about something. You're dreaming about something. Spirit hears you. The Judgment card is about a decision that you have to make. You know what I mean? Spirit hears you, and you are going to make this decision. It is going to take patience and time. But this wish fulfillment is coming. Like I said, I'm putting them back in the deck, but Spirit, bring them out if you need to. I don't know why I'm getting like a hotel, motel. I don't know what that means. Maybe you're booking a hotel, going to a hotel. I don't know. Hotel, motel, holiday inn, say what? I gotta go, y'all. Spirit, anything else for the fire signs? What do you want them to know? Defense. 7 of Wands is about being on the defense. Like, I'm not going to let nobody hurt me. I'm not going to let nobody hurt my family. I'm not going to let nobody hurt my friends. I'm not going to let nobody hurt nobody. Like, being on the defense, you know, being ready. Being ready. This is a power move. I like it. But sometimes, just sometimes, and this is not for everybody, sometimes you got to lower that. Sometimes you got to lower your defenses. You know what I mean? And people say, oh, no, you don't, because that's how you get hurt, blah, 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 blah. I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? Seven of Wands is standing your ground. Seven of Wands is about standing your ground. Like, I said what I said and I said it. You know what I mean? And that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. I think you should stand by your word. You know what I mean? All I'm saying, the but that you hear is just make sure you work through it in your mind. Make sure you talk to a third party, and you know what I mean, a neutral third party. Make sure that you are standing on your word, but your word is right, and you got all facts and information, and you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, okay? But I believe in standing your ground. I believe in not budging. You know what I mean? When right is right and right is right. You know, I do believe in communicating and listening. Like I told y'all in there, I didn't get communication too much, but I got listening. I do believe in listening, you know what I'm saying? And looking at things and taking things in a different perspective, like seeing it from other people's eyes. I do get that, you know what I mean? But some things I don't budge on, you know what I mean? So that's on you to be discerned, to have some discernment with, and see if that could be you. Also, what I'm getting from this Seven of Wands, y'all, though, is make sure logically you're right. Whatever you stand firm on, logically, make sure you're logically right. You know what I mean? But in order to do that, you're going to have to communicate and listen to whoever, you know what I mean? Your family members, your co-workers, you know, people you trust. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a listening ear, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. Fire signs, Aries, Leos, Sagittarius, leaving, Six of Swords, leaving. This is the Uber on my deck. So again, y'all, I am getting a tad bit of relationship. I'm getting a tad bit of work. I'm getting a tad bit of a little bit of everything. So put it to your situation. The Six of Swords is about moving from a negative mindset to a positive mindset. You know what I mean? But that comes along with a lot. That comes along with growth. That comes along with experience. That comes along with, you know what I mean? It comes along with accountability, acknowledgement, you know what I'm saying? So I love the Six of Swords because it's a woosah type of moment. Like, now I could breathe, you know what I mean? Now I could breathe. I dealt with the issue, and now I could leave, you know what I'm saying? So I love that. Bottom of the deck, remember earlier I said something about a marriage. The Hierophant, one of the definitions is like, it could be a marriage that you might want to leave, you know, or a long-term relationship. But the Hierophant is also about, you know, training, you know, getting some type of certificate, going back to school, you know what I mean? Something like that, you know. The Hierophant to me is one of the most godly cards in the deck, you know what I mean? So right now, I do feel like the fire signs, y'all are turning to your God, your source. You are turning to them, and you could be questioning them, asking the universe, I'm gonna call it source, whatever. Asking the universe, asking source, why is this happening? You know what I mean? You could be, right, because when I'm getting, look at her hands. You see how her hands are kind of pointed sideways or up? You know, I feel like you're asking the ethers, like, what's going on? How can I make this right? Or how can I move forward? Or how can I get out of this? You know, I feel like you're asking a lot of questions, but maybe you're not getting answers, but you will. That was a long explanation, but you will. Okay? If you're thinking about getting a certificate or going back to school, I think that's great. Everybody should do that. You know what I mean? Nine of Wands, pushing through. It's like you got headaches. I feel a lot of headaches coming on. So watch out for that for the rest of February. You know, headaches. But I feel like you're pushing through. I feel like you're going to get through this. Perseverance, pushing through. Fire signs, please. Be determined or stay determined is what Spirit is telling me now. Fire signs. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords in reverse. I don't even do reversals. So I feel like, especially with relationships, you know something is over. You know that it needs to be over, but it's not ending. Yeah, it's like delaying, like dragging on. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, but that's something you have to sit with. That's a decision you're going to have to make. That is a big decision that you're going to have to make. But you did get the Judgment card up here. I think I put it back. The Judgment card is also about making a big decision, about letting go and walking away and starting anew. You know what I mean? Taking action, you know? I'm getting Pisces. So Pisces might be in your chart. Pisces might be around you. Spouse, family member, whatever. All right, 55 on the clock. Can I get two more, please, for the fire signs? Look at that. The Ace of Cups, new beginning, like a new beginning for you in love. And it doesn't have to be romantically. It could be something that you love. You know, it could be anything, family, friends, spouse, thing, passion, whatever. But the universe sees that you're dealing with a lot right now, fire sign. So they're about to bless you with something that you're just going to absolutely love. Okay, legal, everything's going to go in your favor. You don't have to worry about anything. It will go in your favor. Wow, thank you. I should have took it out. Spirit is so on point, and Spirit is so in the room. Like I just showed you the Justice card. It came out again. They're trying to tell you, like, and you know what? When I was shuffling, they was showing me the Justice card. But they was also giving me that fair. Fair is fair. The Justice card is about being fair. 50 down the middle. Fair is fair. So some people don't like fair. You know, I'm just going to give you a really bad example. It's, say if you go to court, right? And you're expecting to pay a really big fine and you're mad about that. The judge will give you 180 days instead of paying and reduce the fine. You don't like that, but that would be fair. You're reducing the fine and you're going to jail for 180 days. That was a really bad example, but I'm trying to tell you, like, it's fair, 50-50, okay? But my thing is, because it came out upright, and they're giving me with this Justice card about talking, communicating, talking. You know, like a judge and like your lawyer and you communicate. You got to communicate. There's things that people don't know. There's maybe that your lawyer don't know. And if you're not in a court case, if this is just your regular life, you need to communicate somewhere. There's things that are unknown. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting right now. And Spirit, spit this out. Spit it out, okay? 4 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Save your money. This is the time where we shouldn't be emotionally shopping. You know, save your money. But if you're holding on to something too tight, person, place, or thing that's not benefiting you, open your arms and let it go. That's what I'm getting. They're giving me breathing. Now they're giving me something about sharing time. I don't know what you mean, Spirit. I gotta go. I gotta go to work. High Priestess, you have to use your gifts. The High Priestess, she's very quiet. She don't tell a lot of her business. She don't go around talking about people. Nothing to you. Everybody comes to her or him. No gender. Her, you know what I mean? And she writes everything down. This is really like her mind. She takes notes You know what I mean? She gives great advice. You know what I mean? She knows how to use her intuition. You know what I mean? The high priestess walks with her source everywhere she goes. So she knows she's going to be all right. And she tries to put a message out there. She tries to help other people. You know, she or he. So this is for you. If you are another tarotist watching this, keep doing what you're doing. Get your message across, because even if you only hit one person, then that's the person you needed to hit. Okay? All right, let's move on to, and you have someone in your life. This is the second time I saw the King of Cups. King of Cups is about having a big heart, loving, caring. You know, somebody's coming towards you. If you're dating or if you're going to date or whatever, someone's coming towards you. And it's going to be great. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. But again, remember I said earlier with the Justice card, something is hidden. The truth, the lies. There's something that's not, there's an unspoken word that needs to be spoken. And the Ten of Pentacles is about something hidden. All of this is great. Your money's great. Travel's great. This is great. That's great. But something is hidden and you need to figure that out. There's some truth that needs to be told. Energy and Spirit Oracle. Let's see what they say. And I haven't used this in a long time. I know y'all hate being with me over an hour, but the reading was heavy, y'all. Y'all need to lighten up your space, lighten up your body, lighten up your solar plexus. It's right under your rib, your emotions. You're holding a lot and you need to lighten up. And that means you might have to take difficult steps in order to do that. But it's all going to work out for you. It really will. Spirit, what do you want the fire signs to know? Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses. Self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. I'm saying. Archangel Zadkiel. I think it's Zadkiel. Self-acceptance, compassion, not only for you, but for others, and forgiveness. You got to forgive. You got to learn how to forgive. I didn't say forget. But you got to have some discernment in your heart in order to forgive. You know what I mean? And in order to move forward, you have to forgive, you know? That's all I can really say on that. Can I get 2 more, please, Spirit? Learning a new path. Teacher. You might be a teacher, you know, you could be a metaphysical teacher. A tarot is a spiritualist, a spiritual teacher. Who knows, you know what I mean? But you're going to be learning a new path, or you're learning a new path now. I love that. Even if you're not a teacher, you could just be a regular person and you're learning a new path, a new way of life. You know, that could be in a new job, or that could be with a new person, or without a person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just a new path, but it's great adventures on the rise for y'all. Wow. Okay. Wisdom of the Magi, mental clarity. Did I not say that earlier? Spirit don't play. When I ask them to come in the building, they come. Okay, mental clarity. Clear your plate. Clear your mindset. And this one is letting go of urgency. Surrender. Freedom from the constraints. Freedom from time constraints. So Spirit is trying to say with this card, like, stop being on I gotta be there at 9. I got a deadline. I gotta hand this in at 8. Like, freedom of time constraints. You know, maybe you work from home, or you have a job that is how can I say, not lackadaisical, but that is kind of free. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So do something with that time. Don't be stuck to a clock. You know what I mean? Don't be stuck to punching into a clock either. So if you need to this is a sidebar. If you need to open up your own business, or even as a second business, you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be, you need to let go of, like, I gotta do this now. Like, you should not be that way. One more, please, for Spirit. for Spirit. Not for y'all, but for them. For the fire signs, please. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. What do they need to know? Overall energy. Confusion, many choices, and uncertainty. Decisions you got to make. I understand. Take your time with it. Don't spend forever, but take your time with it. Journey guide, travel, change in location. There is travel in y'all's. I said that earlier. But I said it very quickly. There is travel with y'all. Just prepare. Prepare. Save your money. You know, make your reservations ahead of time. You know, look at what plane or car or whatever you're taking. You know what I mean? But travel is definitely in your future. But this is also about your journey. This is like when I look at this, I get the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in the tarot deck is about knowing where the wheel is going, knowing where your life is going. Now that this major change or many changes are occurring in your life, where's your life going? You know what I'm saying? Are you stepping on the wheel in a positive manner? You know what I mean? Are you doing everything with discernment in your heart, with God first? Or source being first? Are you manifesting correctly? You know what I mean? I'm getting all of this from this one journey card. Whew. Bottom of the deck is releasing difficulty. That's what this whole reading was really about. It was about having faith, knowing that you are blessed, and releasing difficulties. I love it. All right, fire signs. I hope you got something out of this reading. You know, I really did. You need to just relax, and you need to clear your mind, and you need to chill. You need to move with discernment and always have God or source or your higher power first. You need to meditate. You need to drink more water, stay on top of your health, and get out of your minds, okay? If you want a reading, you can hit me at moondanny1976@gmail.com. Please leave in the comments email, because my email be acting up, okay? I love you guys. I'm out. Danny Moon.